right, so now we got 4 root 320, right? So now the only difference is there's a number outside. What do? It's just a little bit harder than the previous questions, but it's basically a similar idea and almost exactly the same. So again, use whatever method that floats your boat. I again like to do the waterfall method. So I'm going to look at the square root of 320. I'm going to take 320 and I'm going to divide it by the smallest number. The smallest number that's divisible by is 2. So again, I'm going to do upside down division. 3 divided by 2 is 1, right? And there's a remainder of 1. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. 0 divided by 2 is 0, right? So 160, still a big number. Divide this by 2. What's 160 divided by 2? 80. Divide this by 2. 80 divided by 2 is 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And I'm done with the waterfall. Okay? So I'm done with the waterfall. Again, you can check your work. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 will give you 320. All right, so here, the index, what is the invisible index here? 2. The invisible index is 2. So I heard someone say 4, so 4 here, so be careful. 4 is not the index. 4 is just a whole number that's being multiplied to this radical on the outside. So unless it's a little superscript that's written up there, that's what tells you what the index is. If it's invisible, then the number's 2. So the rule of this game now is to pull out the pairs, right? Anything that shows up twice. So what are the pairs in this problem? 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, right? Take this outside of the radical. It becomes just a single number. It becomes a whole number when you take it outside the radical, right? So therefore, outside the radical, you have 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And what's left inside the radical? 5, right? So hold up, 8 root 5, you think that's the answer? It's not. What must you do? Multiply by the whole number 4. So this 4 here, so this whole thing, square root of 320 is 8 root 5. But because there's a 4 outside, the 4 simply says multiply by the whole number 4. So when you multiply, the numbers outside the radical gets multiplied together, and anything in the radical stays the same. So therefore, 4 times 8 is 32 and root 5. Right. Does anyone have any questions with this?